Since when does 180 days seem like a year? To children all over the United States and even the world, 180 days of school is plenty. Quite a few schools, though, have seen big improvements and benefits due to the lengthened school year. To some families, it was just some extra time in school, but to other families, it was truly a blessing. For some low-income families, summer is a really hard time. They cannot afford to send their children to camps or daycares, so their children are forced to live in dangerous neighborhoods and uncomfortable places. So, we believe the school year should be lengthened because children would have more instructional time in school, less unmanageable time at home, and so low-income children are included in the same and offered more opportunities for a better summer.
In September of 2010, President Barack Obama stated his belief that the school year should be lengthened. However, some people agree with this statement, others disagree. My partner and I think that a lengthened school year is simply ridiculous.
The first reason is there is more instructional time. Scientists have proven that there are higher test scores after a lengthened school year. Teachers wouldn't have to reteach things like math or reading after a shorter summer. Falls Elementary School in Phoenix lengthened the school year to just 200 days, and test scores rose, failure rates fell, and the achievement gap is gone. They also paid their teachers 9% more to work the extra days. Plus, overall, there is more days in an educational learning environment.
My first reason is it costs too much money. Parents are already having to pay a lot of money to get their kids into school, so more money would make more kids be homeschooled. And if there's more kids that are homeschooled, then there's not going to be enough room for people that want to be teachers, and so that means they're not going to really have that. Some people aren't going to have jobs, and if there's people that don't have jobs, then more people won't be able to pay bills, which means more people will be pretty much homeless, and we don't want homeless people.
Our second reason is that the long summer is hard for child supervision. Parents work during the summer, causing unmanageable time at home alone for children. Low-income families also might not have enough money for their children to attend camps or other fun activities, as more privileged children do. Kids home alone over summer is just a bad idea overall. Imagine if your parents had to work over the summer and you were left home alone as a first grader. Would you know what to do if someone came and knocked at the door or the phone rang? I don't think so. Yes?
There are some daycares and preschools that are free for children.
Yes, that is true, but not all parents trust their children with people that they do not know. Children also may live in dangerous neighborhoods where they do not feel comfortable staying at home alone but have nowhere else to go.
Our next reason is that there is no guarantee of learning. According to a report issued by the Commonwealth of Virginia, there is not much relationship between extending school and increase in academic performances. Also, children in the United States spend more hours in school than Asian countries. However, data shows that students in Asian countries consistently outperform U.S. students in math and science.
Our third reason is that low-income families can't afford camp or other outside-of-school activities. If families can't afford these things, their children will not be exercising their brain as much as more privileged kids can. Plus, they can't be as prepared for college, which is a vital step in their education. If the school year is lengthened, low-income families are given the opportunity to participate in sports, debate clubs, and many other activities. 44% of children in the United States live in poverty. Do you really want over half, well, a little less than half of the country's younger generation to live in poverty and be omitted from all these other activities?
Our third reason is no guarantee of better grades. Just because the school year is lengthened 1 or 2 months doesn't mean that a kid's going to get kids aren't known to change in 1 month, so that means just because it's 1 month doesn't mean their grades are going to change too.
And said that money is an issue. Well, the children could do fundraisers to raise money for new school supplies or other things that they would need the money for. Also, they could try to get donations. Many places try to get donations to help out their things. Why wouldn't someone help in elementary school or middle school? Also, if they need to, they could lower lunch options from 6 or 7, or even how many ever they have, to maybe 2 or 3, or even 1. That would help them not have to pay for as much food, which would provide more money for other things. Also, Brooklyn Generation School students went for 200 days, but teachers on staggered schedules only went for 180. So they wouldn't have to pay the teachers for more than 180 days, which would also save money for the extra days.
My opponent stated that more school means more instructional time. However, this is true, but students need to be physically fit as well as mentally fit.
That people in other countries in Asia are in school for as much time as we are, but they still are higher in grade stuff. Well, if we are in school for more time, we will encourage our kids to want to learn more, and we will get ahead in all these subjects that we have now. That is all.
My opponent said that if the school year isn't lengthened, that there's not going that kids aren't going to be supervised as much, and so it's not going to it's going to be harder for kids to stay at home by themselves longer. But just because that they may not have enough money to go to camps or that, but if they don't have enough money to go to camps, then that means they most likely won't have enough money to get their kids into a longer school year. Yes.
Well, what about public schools? They're pretty much free.
Yes, but just because it's a public school, not all public schools are free. Most of them are.
No guarantee of better grades, and children can't learn to change in a month. Well, we can teach them during the longer school year to learn how to be a better student and become more involved and concerned about their grades. They can also learn more subjects which will better prepare them for the next grade, so it will be easier.
Already stated, they think that families can't afford daycares, but some daycares and preschools are free for children.
For the welfare of our future generation, we hope, no, we need to lengthen the school year for a smarter, more prepared society. As Victor Hugo once said, no army can withstand the strength of an idea whose time has come. And that time is now. The world has come up with an idea, and it is your turn to commit to it and stop clinging to the old. The lengthened school year would provide the children of America with a safe learning environment where they can grow and flourish.
In conclusion, I believe that the school year should not be lengthened because, why? Again, there is no guarantee of better grades. Kids need as much time as they can get away from school. Not saying that there shouldn't be school, but they need as much time as they can away from school, and it just costs too much money. So thank you.